If we look back on the research work you did on artists who were renowned for their drawing skills and abilities, most people laid it out in a very logical way. We tried to emphasize presentation, neat writing using guidelines, good quality research information. So this student has produced things in a very logical way. And then there was opportunity to create these flap outs to improve on work and to respond to some of the comments to show progress. If we look at one more example, good quality presentation, but not the most creatively presented work. So one of the tasks for the Gargoyle research is to try to look at our presentation skills and move them to the next level. So if we look at first example, here we have a student who is at a developing stage. His Gargoyle heading is quite well done in terms of his ideas, but there's no color, it's not very bold, there's no fine liner being used. There's quite a bit of information down here, but it's not particularly well presented. He hasn't, for example, used guidelines for his lettering, except here, and there's only 4 pictures. So that would be an example of a developing. So if we look at another example, you've got student here, good heading, 3-column layout, bit of extra information. Again, a bit more information, still no guidelines, not very advanced in the way he's arranging pictures and text together. Enough information to get to a secure level in terms of the content, but in terms of the layout, probably still more developing. So this would be a perfect example, which would be just on the borderline between developing and secure. So, now, if you look at this example, this is definitely a step up. He's cleverly included much more information on the page. Part of that is writing smaller. He's got a very effective heading. There's no color in it, but those gargoyles are supposedly made to look like stone. There's far more pictures and examples of work, and the way it's set out with these 2 areas and then this diagonal area is very successful. This is an example which is good enough to get a secure plus. So compared to the last example, this example isn't quite as good in terms of the quality of artwork, how neat it's presented and the writing, but he does probably have a bit more information there, and he's got these extra strategies, more information about the topic, plus of course interesting things like this to give the piece of work a little bit more sort of human, to make it more visually interesting. I quite like the way he's laid out various facts about the topic in the center there. So again, secure plus on the border of excellent minus for this example. And finally, if we look at 2 examples of ones which are clearly excellence and excellent plus, we've got this candidate who's created these 2 huge flap outs, which have given him triple the amount of space, because one has his double page with his gargoyle heading. He's got these 2 areas which could have included information on, but visually they look quite striking. He's got a very strong gargoyle heading, very logically set out information on the topic and the various things he's been asked to be able to do. And then if you look down here, there is space to create more information again, more information again. So in fact, when one looks at the work overall, he's actually done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages, but those have only been produced within the 2 pages of his sketchbook. And finally, one more example, very distinctive layout with the striking use of black and red as a color scheme, plus grays, of course. He's got, again, these ideas of information. Probably not quite as much information as the previous example, but he does write a lot smaller. and again logically set out with his subheadings, etc. So both of those examples are good enough to get students excellent plus for research.